What if the loudest voice in the room was the weakest, and the quietest creature carried the greatest truth? This is not just a story about a horse and a goat. It's a motivational story about pride, silence, and the hidden cost of speaking too much. Long before wisdom was written in books, there stood a kingdom that measured worth by noise. Trumpets announced victories. Voices argued in halls. And the loudest opinions always won. At the center of this kingdom lived a magnificent horse. Tall, powerful, muscles like carved stone. Every time it walked, the ground seemed to listen. The king adored this horse. It was praised daily, fed the finest grain, admired by everyone. In the same stable lived a goat. Small, thin, quiet. No one praised it. No one noticed it. And most days, no one remembered it even existed. Here's where tension begins. The horse knew it was special. It neighed loudly whenever anyone passed. It kicked the stable doors to demand attention. And whenever the goat stayed silent in the corner, the horse mocked it. "Speak up," the horse would snort. "If you don't make noise, you don't matter." The goat never replied. That silence annoyed the horse. Why wouldn't the goat defend itself? Why wouldn't it argue back? Then one morning, everything changed. Without warning, the proud horse collapsed. Its powerful legs trembled. Its breath turned shallow. The stable filled with panic. Servants rushed in. The king ran faster than he ever had. Fear replaced pride in his eyes. The royal healer was summoned immediately. Medicines were prepared. Herbs were crushed. Potions were poured. Hours passed. Then days. The horse groaned loudly, complained endlessly. Each breath came with a sound of pain and ego. "I am the king's favorite," it cried. "I must be saved. My strength built this kingdom." The stable echoed with its voice. But the illness did not listen. Day 1 passed. Day 2 passed. Then 5. Then 10. With every failed remedy, the horse spoke more, complained more, demanded more. The goat watched quietly from the corner. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The goat noticed something no one else did. It saw what the horse ate. It saw what it refused to eat. It saw how the horse drank too fast and too much. It noticed patterns, small details. But the goat said nothing. Why? Because in this kingdom, quiet voices were ignored. And the goat had learned something powerful. Not every truth needs noise to be true. On the 15th day, the king stood by the horse, exhausted. The healer lowered his head. Hope was slipping away. The horse cried out again, loud, desperate, angry. And for the first time, the goat stepped forward. The stable fell silent. Servants laughed. The healer frowned. Even the king looked confused. A goat. Speaking now. The goat opened its mouth. And what it was about to say would change how the king understood wisdom forever. But the horse interrupted. "Silence!" it roared.